mogolo dumela
Mre.
bo ke boitumelo bo seng kana ka sepe ke tsa tšhono ya go bua le wena jaaka mogolo wa me mogolo moletlo o biditswe pitso ke ye ra e bona kgang e ke kgang e ntse re ditlile mengwaga mentsi le wena wa tlo o bue gore bagaka ba Aforika Borwa ga ba agelo mosako jaanong re bona letsatsi la ga re Gibson Kente le tlhagile le a lo re ene sa re furaletse. How do you feel?
You know, it's long overdue. This thing was supposed to be done long time ago. But now, as you know, things here take time to be realized. Because it really was the forefathers of this industry. But these guys didn't take it. They didn't take him serious. They only take him because in this country, they only take you serious when you are gone. But once you're still alive, and sometimes if an artist dies, they play your songs only for 2 weeks. Thereafter, it's gone. It's very sad. Now, at least this occasion today, it's a beginning. It got to be the first time. So this is it.
Now, arts and culture, gantse o utlwa matsapa ntse a tlhagelela jalo ko dikuranteng yalo le yalo. A ke seno se tsholofetse ka go tseng ga puso maAforika Borwa tsa puso in their own hands?
The truth is, it's a puso entsha ikena. We all thought now the sky is the limit. But now, things didn't work out as we thought it would. Arts and culture, yes, it was established. But it seems as if it only catered for the chosen few. Because some of our musicians, some of our actors didn't receive anything. And some of them are still struggling up until today. I'll give you an example. There was a program here for the living legends. A lot of money was pumped into that program. But up until today, I don't know what happened to it. You know what I mean?
Now, how do you keep going? You intact. You are handsome. I mean, most people must come and get some fashion tips from you. I mean, how do you keep it together?
How can they come and get fashion tips from a blind person?
But you're doing well. This is outstanding. I've been trying to compare a fashion around here. You outstanding.
Thank you.
How's life?
No, life is cool because I do what I do to keep myself going in the industry. Though it's very tough these days because there are so many turbulence. Yeah, there's COVID this side. There was now is it load shedding this side. So many things that is really putting us down. When you go to the government now or to arts and culture and ask for funding, they will tell you they don't have money. End of story.
Now, how do you keep alive with your peers? Do you still meet the peers? Have many come here, but no.
Unfortunately, the guys that I used to work with, Wapilipili 1979, I think it was in Paranya. Then we Ratswela Pili. Then COVID came and mesmerized us. Started with Korimora. Then came Steve Kekan. Then Peter Mukwena. Then Pet Shang. Then Tsepo Tsulo. In the same year. So I don't have any peers anymore. Because all these others are very far from me and they are not playing the kind of music that we used to play.
Talking about the music, this change in Akerabana Lohore change is inevitable. But is this the drastic change or is it a change that you can accept in music?
Well, you know that music evolves. So, I mean, when I started it was predominantly umpaqanga intombi zesimanje manje bo Mahlatini bo Dark City Sisters and all those kind of artists or groups. And then came the Movers, Teenage Lovers was another, and In-Laws, Flaming Souls, Black Hawks, with this kind of music. Then Nahe, 1967, came up with a different approach. I started singing soul music in Sotho and Zulu. And I made sure when I write a song with a message, if that song works, if the people like that song, I'll translate it into Sotho if it was a Zulu song or vice versa. So I used to translate Sotho, Zulu and Xhosa. So that's why now I was able to perform anywhere in the country. Unlike the Soul Brothers, they will just perform in Natal region. And then now ke go ke a Botswana, ke fitla ke bina Mutukeu. I go to Natal, Hamba Tuge.
Yeah.
I go to Lesotho, Naban Swara Ban Suna. Uli Monat, Haskeket. So
now, it was interesting to see you performing. God, where we are now, it's Soweto Theatre.
Yes.
You gave us the best, and it took us back to the 80s where you were performing the greatest stars, more amphitheatre. So, hearing for the amphitheatre has been revived, how did you feel?
In fact, I felt very good because a lot of these entertainment halls, or like Jabulani said, they were somehow neglected. In some instances, they tend to be white elephants. I mean, at least they renovated now. Uncle Tom's. But after a long time after, it was neglected for a long time. A year two, but they just left it to die.
It's refurbished now. In October this year, they'll be opening it to the public, and they have retained the special side of entertainment to say we'll never let this one go. It's going to be a beautiful mall, but the structure that we know as A2 remains, just revived.
Yo, those are good news. Now, I stay in the east now, so I don't know what's happening in Soweto.
So things are happening.
Yeah, as long. In Katlehong where I stay, there's this D.H. Williams Hall. It's neglected. And we have got only one major hall in Katlehong. You know, they don't build anything for entertainment. So what do you expect? I mean, these people will go and do drugs because there's nothing. Recreation, recreation is it's not there.